What's up, everybody? I'm Cuzzo Costo, and this is my life story from innocent child to convicted killer. This is I gotta take a small break from the prison part right now. So you guys know I've been doing my life story, and I started from the earliest moment until, I'm going to go all the way until I'm in my present day of life. And right now we're on the prison part. There's not that many subscribers on here yet. Not that many people viewing yet, but in this small amount of time, a lot of people I haven't talked to in a long time reached out, and the majority of them, just love what you're doing, proud of you, keep it up, I'm watching. Got to actually, get in contact with a lot of dudes I did time with, haven't talked to in a long time, and luckily it worked. That little shout out I gave, it worked, and I got interviews lined up with some close homies of mine that I never thought I'd see or talk to again. But one person that my life story, this channel brought me back in contact with is and always will be one of my best friends, and has been a brother to me. And a lot of my story parts early in life, it's a part of his life story because he was with me, through all of it. I want to give a big shout out, Dave Kushner. Fucking love you, bro. And I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you reaching out and seeing that I'm me again. Not gonna lie, being honest, a lot of people are scared of me. And a lot of people on here, they say shit like that to sound tough. They want that. They want people to fear them, and I don't. I know why, and I don't think for 1 second I hold that against anyone. I don't. I get it. I know all the things that I've done. I know how it sounds. But a lot of you got to understand that even though, we all grew up in the same childhood, all the choices we made may have been similar, but our consequences all weren't. And I never stopped being me. It's just I had to survive. And I adapted to my environment. I mean, you guys remember, I was, 16, 17, yeah. On my own. Mom and dad. Nothing to do with it. You're on your own. You have no home. I had to do a lot of messed up things. A lot. And one of them I found out about, and I'm not gonna say the name, but if you're watching this, you'll know. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry. There was a person that I haven't seen in a long time. And I ran into this person at a store. And this store happened to have expensive jewelry. And in order to get my hands on the expensive jewelry, and while I was giving this person a hug, who I haven't seen in a long time and I actually love, and when I hugged this person, that hug was real. I meant that. But at the same time, I stole the jewelry. So I did one of these, and with the other hand, I stole the jewelry. And, it's things like that that I'm sure the person was wondering, like, why would he do that? And, I remember exactly who I was with. I remember why I was doing that. I remember that's, what the whole game plan was, to go to this store. And I was completely on my own. And the person that I was with, I was staying at their parents, and we had no money or drugs to give to this parent, where I could keep sleeping over. I was wearing out my welcome. So, we were running around boosting, and then we were going to, get all the money we got from boosting, put it together and get another pack, re-up, and, start hustling. But it's things like that, I'm not giving myself an excuse or nothing like that, but I get it. All the stories that you guys heard about me while I was in prison, they did not help. All the things that I was doing before prison did not help. What I did while I was in there didn't help. And when I first came home, I admit it. I was not like this. When I first came home, no. And I'm going to be honest. I assumed a lot of shit that was not accurate. When I first got out during COVID, 2020, what I pictured, was everything JoJo was telling me the whole time I was in there. Because she had a whole entire game plan, and to a T. This is where you're going to go. This is what you're going to do. We're going to do this. And, and when she passed, I assumed that nothing was changing. And, when I came home and realized that this isn't what it is, and I'm pretty much on my own, getting a little help here and there from a distance, but pretty much told to, mom and dad, he's scared of me. Everyone knows, he admitted it. I don't want him around. All those things that I was doing in there, all the violent shit. And I know some of it's fucked up. I get it. But you guys are all going to be able to hear why. Why I did all those fucked up things. Because it wasn't for no reason, and it wasn't just to do it. Never, ever enjoyed hurting anyone. Never. But I know there's a lot of violent stories about me. And I'm not fucking saying they're not true. I'm not making excuses. None of that. I just want you guys to understand where I was coming from. And in order to do that, I'm doing this. This is hard for me. It's scary as fuck being real. We're on YouTube right now, where everyone's right there waiting to troll your ass for anything. Little sign of weakness, some weirdo shit, some goofy shit. I don't give a fuck about my reputation no more. I don't give a fuck about my ego. Yeah. See, before in my life, I would always say I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I said it over and over until I believed it. Yeah, I still do it, but not in that way no more. I used to do it, the shit that mattered. Made myself believe that I didn't give a fuck about shit that really mattered. But I'm caring about what people think. I'm caring about what others think that got no love for me. Don't care about me. Don't even fucking know me. Some don't even know me. But that's what I care. No, fuck that. I don't care. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people are gonna say. I'm not dying fake. So if y'all think all that gangster shit, all the criminal shit, the street shit, if y'all thought that's what made me, thorough, y'all could have had that shit. Yeah, I'm a lame. Yeah, I'm a goofy. I'm a lame. I'm a goofy. Y'all could have the streets. I want a real life. And I feel I deserve it. And I don't want to hurt nobody no more. I will always protect and defend myself and the ones that I love. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm going to, do some Gandhi shit and just let anybody do whatever. No, it ain't like that, but I'm not putting myself in situations where I know I gotta hurt people. Money isn't everything. I know right now in this day and age, that's everything. That's everything. How much you make? How much money you got? What's in your bank account? Yeah, money right now is way above your personality, your character, having respect for yourself. If that's what you're into, this ain't the channel for you. So, all that shit that I was doing before, that was all out of hurt. Because when I came home and seen that person after person after person was not willing to give me a second chance, was not willing to hear the real story or my side of things, I did what I always did. I did worse. Oh, you're going to think this about me? Oh, y'all are going to say this and say this behind my back? And all right, I'll show y'all. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you what yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm about to do. Oh, you think I'm crazy? Oh, okay. No, you haven't seen crazy. Nah, but who am I hurting? Not hurting none of y'all. I'm making y'all right. I made all yins right, man. Now everyone was able to say, see, he's crazy. See, look what he's doing. Meanwhile, I'm just fucking heartbroken and don't know what else to do but lash out and snap and convince myself I don't give a fuck about anything. God. Am I allowed to say that on here? God? Is that cool? All evilness and wickedness and shit now is what's cool. I know everybody, my age and older, I know y'all see that. The younger generation, it's impossible for them to see it. Because they never saw what it was before they were born. But everyone has their, I know I'm going on a whole other thing right now, but just bear with me real quick. Don't let me lose y'all. Everyone has their own religion, and that's cool. I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. I'm saying that since when is it not cool to be loving or caring or have respect for yourself and others? Because most all religions, they're not telling you anything wrong to do. They're teaching you how to be a better person. So let's lump all the religions in together right now. And I'm talking to everyone. God could have tons of different names, but God is God. We're not gods. We were all created and we were all put on this earth, and wickedness is not good in anyone's religion. I don't even like using the word religion. It's just, I don't even care if you're atheist and you don't believe in anything. It's just everything that promotes just a little bit of love, it's like we're trying to get rid of it and replace it with hate and destruction and just everything that's sinful. And I'm not trying to sound like, like a lame, oh, the sin. Like, I'm being real, man. We all make mistakes. Like, I'm never going to be perfect. Nobody's ever going to be perfect. I'm going to fuck up and sin over and over and over again. But it's like, what the fuck are we all doing? And these are the things that I was thinking about. And this last jail bid that I did, them 9 months in the county, I'm glad they happened. I'm glad they happened because now I'm back and I left the old me in there. When I started this, when I started my life story, the very first one. And if you guys noticed, they were all coming from TikTok. This one right here, this is the very first original that I have recorded and put directly to YouTube and not TikTok first. I went to TikTok first because I already had a platform on YouTube. It wasn't the biggest. I was at 10.7 thousand subscribers. You know, I was on a couple bigger channels doing interviews, and I wanted to see for myself that I could do it by myself, no help, and on a platform that no one knew me. And this content, as everyone knows that's been following me since day one, this is not any type of content that you guys are used to me doing. No, I was always beefing with other channels. I was always getting in trouble with the cops. I was getting in fights. That's all you guys seen was drama situation after drama situation. Road rages, fucking all these crazy live streams. And look, I'm not saying this channel is not going to be dull. Hell no. I'm going to be live streaming. Podcast is in the work. There's a lot planned. And person I gave a shout out to, my brother, that this channel brought us back together, my life story, was able to bring us back together. And big shout out again, Dave Kushner. But we have a lot of plans that we want to do because we want to help people. This platform's not just about entertainment and getting money, you know, and I know that's what it is. YouTube, you know, you're here to either be entertained or you're on here to make that money. I want to do all that, but I want to be able to make a difference. I want to be remembered for something good. And so does Dave. You guys are going to meet him. We'll break down to you guys how we first met, tied into what you guys already know. You guys know a lot about him already, just because you've been following my life story. And go over what the future is gonna hold. I know this episode was all over the place, and this next one, I promise you, we're getting right back into the prison content, right where we left off. But I needed to say all that. You know, this whole From Innocent Child to Convicted Killer series on here, my life story, you know, I want to do more breaks where I'm talking real to you guys and explaining myself and what's going on. I want this to be real. Everything that I say, I want to be 100% authentic. If you don't like it, you don't gotta support. I could care less either way, because I know that this is helping a lot of people, and a lot of people are feeling this that don't even know me and I don't know them. And I hope that I inspire future YouTubers to start doing content like this. This is that real, raw content. Straight from the heart. No fake shit. No trends. No worrying about what. I ain't worrying about nothing other than what's on my mind and in my heart. When the prison part picks up, I'm not just getting into what all the other prison content is. This is another first. From what I've seen, I haven't seen anybody do prison content like this. But I'm going to break down everything. Prison is not just all crazy riots and stabbings and violence. And no. There's a lot of deep shit that goes on in prison. You build a lot of close friendships, bonds, brotherhoods. You have deep conversations and talk about shit that you don't normally talk about with homies and shit. And there's a lot of funny shit that happens. And I'm not here to glorify prison at all. It 100%, prison is a bad place. You do not want to be there. But when you're forced to live there for years and years and years and years and years, not every day is going to be a bad day. I'm sorry. If you're positive and that's how you are. But a lot of people, they don't talk about it. They just want to talk about the war stories. They just want to talk about the times that they showed toughness and bravery, being a savage, some gangster shit. Me, I'm talking about everything. If I was scared, yeah, if I felt fear, I was scared on some bitching shit in my head. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to talk about that. If I did some weird shit, some sucker shit, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about everything. I don't know why a lot more don't keep it real like this because, I mean, bro, everything, when you're locked up, everything's public record. There's always going to be a long line of people that were locked up with you. They will fucking, whatever it is that you're trying to hide or keep out, they'll be right there. The bigger your channel gets, it's only a matter of time, bro. Nothing you can keep hidden. Not in this day and age. You will always get exposed. So, now I'm not saying I did anything like weird, like, no, but there's some shit that, yeah, I'm not proud of admitting, but this is a part of my life story, and we're getting to it. We're keeping it real. We're keeping it raw because I want everyone to know you can do this too. Because a lot of things that I'm saying out loud, I know a lot of you are thinking in your head. So if I could be brave enough to say it and tell the whole world, yeah, tell everyone on YouTube right now, my deepest, darkest secrets, we all can keep it real with each other. This whole thing right here, all these platforms, different social medias, it took the realness out of us. Before there was all this, it's all you had was you. Now people got filters. Fucking you could fake shit. You got AI. You don't even know what you're watching, is if it's real or fake. Or reality's all fucked up where people think that, like, okay, this is what's cool. This is what's trending. I could turn myself into that. Man, fuck that. Be you. And hit that subscribe. Leave a comment. Get me in that motherfucking algorithm.